Hi, I'm Rich with Inside HPC. We're here at ISC 12 in Hamburg. I'm here with Gilad Shainer from the HPC Advisory Council. You're the chairman of the council, right?
Yeah, I'm chairing the council.
So you had a one-day workshop here. What went on at that this year?
Yeah, like every year at ISC, the first one day before ISC, we've done our European workshop. We had around 100 attendees that came to the workshop. And again, as the rest of the workshop, the motivation is to try to put as many subjects as possible and allowed, of course, enough time to talk about each of the subjects. But we want to have a diversity of items and cover software and cover hardware and cover usage models and what's next, what's the future, where the market is going. So we had multiple presenters that present, I think, very interesting topics. It was a very successful day.
Well, terrific. So when's the next meeting?
So the next meeting is on September 13, which will happen in Malaga, Spain. Great timing, September in Malaga in Spain. It's the best place to be there.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. All the info about that workshop is on the HPC Advisory Council website.
Okay.
The agenda, I think, is pretty much almost full. I think there is one more room for one more session, which we wanted to keep open to see if there are going to be any last minute something interesting. But people can go and register. I think it's on the Thursday or something like that, so people can stay for Friday and Saturday for a weekend in Malaga, which is a great place.
Okay.
And that workshop is done together with the Barcelona Supercomputing Center, which will hold their project review day the day before. So they're doing the first day, we're doing the second day, and I expect, we expect many people to be there, and expect another great workshop.
I've seen pictures. That is the most beautiful supercomputer center probably on the planet. From what I've seen, it's a little cathedral or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see it in person. So this sounds terrific. Okay, so that's the fall show, and then going in beyond up, what happens after that?
So after that we have another workshop, another conference. The one after Malaga. Going to be in October 27 in China.
In China.
And it's part of HPC China conference. So that's what's coming next after Spain.
Okay.
We do expect there around 400 to 500 people. We have started building the agenda to that workshop, and going to be multiple international sessions at that workshop. So hope that's going to be another great venue for people to come and learn more about what's coming in HPC, what's next. After there is there probably going to be one in Stanford in December, and then we start the year again. Yeah. So
this year at ISC, you guys had a new piece of the program here, the cluster competition. With
the student cluster competition, yeah.
Yeah, so you're like a major sponsor of that, correct? And you kind of help bring it all.
So we manage the competition, of course, working together with ISC to make it part of ISC. And Airbus was the sponsor for the competition, and we're very thankful for Airbus to enable us to do the competition here. Without them, we couldn't really do it. We managed the competition. We tried to, as Brett Gorda said, we made that competition more humane in the sense that we left some time for the students to go and see Hamburg and go to sessions. So competition ended every day in the evening, so they had the evening open. And we changed some of, we had the different rules for our competition. For example, the major criteria for application performance wasn't productivity, but was actual performance. So how fast you can run the application, and that's requires students to understand concept of parallelism, weak scaling, strong scaling, how to change compiler, how to run on more nodes and things of that sort. So it was, competition was a little bit different. I think they covered different aspects versus a similar competition at supercomputing. We had 5 universities that came. We had only 5 spots. So Stony Brook and University of Colorado from the United States, and we have KIT from Germany, and Tsinghua and the National University of Defense Technology from China, which did a great job throughout the 3 days. I think competition was very close. It was the first time in a student cluster competition event that the two teraflop barrier was achieved or overcome for the Limak Run. We had two universities that managed to get more than 2 teraflop. The National University of Defense Technology from China achieved 2.65 teraflops.
Wow.
And they had, I think, 6 GPUs as part of their system, so that was the only hybrid system that we had. And number 2 was 2.4 teraflop, which is not far from that, which was on a pure x86 cluster without GPU that was run by KIT. So definitely very close competition. Same on the application side. And at the end, we decided to give a special recognition for special achievements throughout the competition. So we had achievements for ability to troubleshoot in real time and overcome issues that are happening, understanding advanced topics of weak scaling, strong scaling, and be able to achieve different kind of things. So we did want to give a recognition for specific items or specific achievements beside of the overall impact and overall competition and the fan favorite.
Yeah. So we're all anxious to hear the results. What came out of this? Who won?
So first, everyone won. That's important. The universities
they're all winners. These are smart kids.
Yeah, they came here. By coming to the competition, they pretty much won. So, and every university got a recognition. So everyone achieved remarkable results in specific areas, and everyone got recognized, which was very important. Beside of that, highest Limak score went to the National University of Defense Technology in China. Second in the Limak Run was KIT, which wasn't that far from them.
Okay, the local.
Yeah, the local. The overall application performance and the interview that was done by the committee, which included the folks from Airbus, the sponsor, HPC Tole from the South Africa Supercomputing Center, Colin from the Swiss Supercomputing Center, Dan Olds, and the folks from ISC. That award, the overall award, went to Tsinghua University from China.
From China.
Yeah. And the last award for the fan favorite went to the local university, to KIT.
KIT?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now it seems like not that long ago it was a big deal. I think when Texas, was it University of Texas, did the 1 teraflop first, right? Sometime.
Yeah.
And 2.5 times that for this
2.5 times,
and I forget, what was the amperage they were limited to? Because that plays a factor as well, right?
Yeah, it was 3,000 watts, and it was on one circuit, and taking into consideration the voltage here and the amp here, so it's very close to the limitation at supercomputing.
And I was talking to one of the Stony Brook kids. He was just really bright. He's telling me how he's monitoring and the temperature at individual components.
Yeah.
And he had it on. He could watch it on his iPhone and keep it. And when the job is doing different things, it gets up towards that little clip thing. He says, "Yeah, we can go over for a few moments. It's okay."
Yeah.
But,
what we did is that we monitor real time, of course. So, the power consumption of each of the system or each of the universities, and it was accessible throughout the web, and also the folks from the university could review everything that they're doing, but also everything that other people is doing, and it was amazing to see that they be able to understand from a power consumption what the other teams are doing at that time. So. Looking at, you can hear the students, hey, the other guys are running like Limak, and this is where the stage of Limak, and so they were able to start reading from the power meters that they saw from everyone else exactly what the other teams are doing. That was really amazing.
Well, so I guess this was the first year. Can we expect this to return to ISC 13?
Definitely. ISC already announced that we'll do the competition as well next year. This year we had 5 universities. And next year we're probably going to go to 9 or 10. So we're going to double the number of universities. Some of the universities already said that they're going to return. So I believe that probably most of them, if not all of them, going to be here next year. and we do expect more. This year we got requests from more university to join, but we had a limit of 5 spots, so we could, unfortunately, we couldn't accept more. But next year there will be room for more, and we do expect to have another interesting competition.
Okay, well, I guess, you know, we're going to do this at the SC, at SC 12. The pressure is going to be on those teams to beat this 2.6 thereabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Terrific. Well, thanks, Gilad, for the update.
Thank you very much, Rich.
You bet. I'm Rich with Inside HPC from Hamburg. We'll see you next time.